Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals has reviewed its ex-depot loading cost of petrol to 867 naira per litre. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, the death toll after a roof collapse at a crowded nightclub in the Dominican Republic has climbed to 218, the head of rescue operations said Thursday. Rescuers have worked frantically since the collapse in the early hours of Tuesday to dig out survivors from the rubble of the Jet Set Club in Santo Domingo, the Caribbean nation's worst disaster in decades. At number 9, the board of the Nigerian Premier Football League has imposed a fine of 5 million naira on Shooting Star Sports Club over fans' attack on the Ikorodu City entourage at the Lekon Salami Stadium on Sunday. Players and officials of Ikorodu City needed the intervention of the Nigerian Army operatives before they could exit the stadium in Ibadan after a goalless draw against 3SC. NPFL also ordered the closure of the Lekon Salami Stadium to fans for the rest of the season. At number 8, the Independent National Electoral Commission says it has not taken a final decision on the delineation of wards in the Warri federal constituency. There was a protest at the headquarters of INEC in Abuja on Wednesday, with some members of its ward rejecting the proposed demarcation of wards in the constituency. At number 7, the federal government has signed a $328.8 million contract with Chinese firm China Machinery Engineering Corporation to rehabilitate and expand Nigeria's electricity transmission network under Phase 1 of the Presidential Power Initiative. The agreement covers engineering, procurement, construction and financing for the development of 330 kV and 132 kV transmission lines across the country, aimed at improving grid reliability and reducing stranded generation capacity. At number 6, the Kaduna Zonal Directorate of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission has secured the conviction and sentence of 7 internet fraudsters before Justice R.M. Aikawa of the Federal High Court sitting in Kaduna. According to a statement by the spokesman of the EFCC, Dele Oyewale, the convicts were arrested in Jos Plateau State and Niger State, respectively, following credible intelligence that linked them to fraudulent internet activities. And number 5, a rainstorm has destroyed scores of houses in the Shanga local government area of Kebbi State. Kebbi State Governor Nasir Idris sympathized with the people of Garin Ketsu in Autuwo Ward, Shanga local government area, and urged the affected household to consider the incident as an act of God. This was contained in a statement issued by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Ahmed Idris. At number 4, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board Registrar, Professor Ishaq Oloyede, has said the body has deployed a decoy website to apprehend candidates seeking to cheat in the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination mock examination. Oloyede disclosed this to reporters on Thursday while monitoring the exercise at the CBT Center in Warri, Abuja, the nation's capital. He expressed concern that some candidates patronize rogue websites to cheat in the exam, adding that JAM has also opened a decoy website targeting such individuals. And number 3, members of the Trade Union Congress and the Nigerian Labour Congress on Thursday morning pickets the Ministry of Steel Development Complex at Wuse in Abuja, the nation's capital. The aggrieved union demanded better welfare for themselves and their colleagues working in the ministry. They also opposed what they described as the unjust sack of workers and a ban on workers' rights to practice unionism. And number 2, the president of the African Development Bank, Akinwumi Adesina, says Africa's youth bulge is a demographic asset that has to become an economic asset through rigorous investment in human capital development and financing. The former Nigerian agriculture minister said youth in Nigeria and other 51 countries in Africa don't need freebies under the guise of empowerment scheme but capital to fund their ideas and translate them into enduring wealth. And at number 1, Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals has reviewed its ex-depot loading cost of petrol to 867 naira per litre. It was gathered that the $20 billion refinery informed its marketers and customers of the slash on Thursday. An official at the refinery confirmed the price reduction from 880 naira to 867 naira per litre to Channels Television. Checks into petroleum price, the NG, also confirmed that the private refinery reduced its gantry price by 13 naira on Thursday morning. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.